Going on? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be giving you an update on where I'm at within my training, bodybuilding, future prep plans potentially, when I'm gonna compete again, what I'm currently doing at the moment. Potentially I'll give you a physique update as well a bit later on, show you where my current body composition is at. And yeah, gonna go to I got one client now first thing this morning, and then I'm gonna uh, do a weight training session. Sorry, it's in the morning, it's early. I've had my morning coffee, but head's not working. Yeah, I'm gonna be training back today and maybe biceps as well. And yeah, at the end of the video, I'll give you update on everything else. Okay, welcome to today's voiceover. Sorry about putting this video out late, guys. I actually missed 1 week of putting a video out. I was slacking. Yeah, it's like a week later since I'm doing this voice recording of this session. But yeah, we started off with deadlifts. So just warming up here. We do a couple of reps, add a plate, a couple more reps, add a plate. Just kind of go off feel. I never have like a strict, oh, I have to do 1 rep on this, 1 rep on this, or even what weight we're going for in my head for like a top set. But this is 180 kg here. So I just wanted to do a tester, and then I wanted to shoot for like a 200 today. My body weight is still up like 10 pounds, so I'm not going too crazy, but I'm still holding a decent amount of strength considering I'm still relatively lean, as you can see here in this video. And yeah, 200 was feeling pretty good. Just going for like a touch and go here, not like a full dead stop. I just feel like I can get more reps out that way, and still use my back a lot. Yeah, I think we got around 5 reps or so there. So I did a back off set of 180 again. So on reflection, looking back at this video, guys, I can probably keep my legs a bit straighter at the top, and not to overextend a bit like too much. My main goal when I do this exercise is I'm trying to feel my lower back, to be honest, which is not the best for using a belt, but yeah. So now we're trying to hit the upper back in this bent over row, like mid back to upper back, I would say. Like you're going to get your lats as well, but like all your rhomboids, your traps. I definitely feel like, I think this is the top set I do on this today, actually, 80 kg. This was feeling really good, so I just kept it. Like I've done 100 kg before on this movement, but I feel like 100 for myself is just a little bit too heavy. It kind of loads the spinal rectors a bit more though, so it just depends what you're kind of going for, right? But for today, I wanted to go for connection on like the mid to upper back, and I really did feel it with this weight, so I stuck with it. And just trying to control the movement the best I can. Um, yeah, I know my position doesn't look great here, like my spine is rounding a bit, but it's fully safe, guys, and like that's the thing about training. You need to be aware of your body, of like where your strengths, weaknesses are, um, how you can move loads, like heavy load with like full safety, like knowing like you pretty much. I mean, we're never fully safe, right? Stuff happens. Sometimes we can pull muscle tears or get injured and whatnot. But touch wood, I've been pretty good over the years. Apart from my imbalance injury that I have at the moment, that I've had for a while. I've had a few like pulled muscles, but nothing too crazy. And that's I put it down to me being in tune and knowing my body and how to move the load and practicing my form technique like a lot over the years from the very beginning when I first started training. I was looking in the mirror constantly as I was moving that weight when I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was looking and I was like, am I doing this right? And checking every single rep, thinking about where's the muscle, like looking at the muscle in the mirror as I was doing the exercise. Um, yeah, and I did that from the beginning when I trained from home, guys, and obviously transpired to where we're at today, and I'm still doing the exact same. So this movement here looks a little bit different. As you can see, I'm trying to adjust. Some of my reps look different to others. I'm just trying to find that sweet spot connection wise where I can just really feel it wide in my lats, like the upper lat on this. Not so much like the lower lat. It's more like a upper lat. I think they call that muscle like the teres major or something, or teres minor. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, guys, exactly, but you you know where we're trying to feel it anyway. That's the funny thing. When I did my personal training certificate, they make you like you have to learn all the names of the muscle insertion points and the muscle, the names for it, the Greek names, and it's like, do we really need to be doing that? Can you be teaching us like something else that we need to know? But yeah, like no clients ever asked me what is the Greek name of this muscle, right? It's like it's never happened before. I don't think it ever will happen. But yeah, here we're going to low to high upper back row, bias row. Not going too heavy on this one, guys. But one thing I've learned, like training back, as you can see here, like my shoulders are taking quite a bit of the tension. As you can see, my shoulders are looking like really pumped here, like we're not doing the shoulder day, right? We're trying to engage that back. You can see my back still working, but if anything, I would say like I've definitely made improvements to my back, but there's more work like to be done. Like I need more. Um, I think my shoulders have grown over recent times, maybe in the last year. Definitely, like looking at this, my delts have definitely improved a lot. And the one thing I put that down to, guys, is cuffed cable work. Like starting the shoulder workouts with like yeah, side laterals with the raises, crucifix raises with the cuffs. It just really helps build that connection. It's not a movement that you should always do, but I feel like if there's any lagging muscle groups, like doing cable work on that muscle group is gonna help you with the connection. It's gonna help because it applies constant tension where dumbbells and free weights they don't. The tension and the resistance profile drops off on them other movements, whereas like cable work it stays on. So if your muscle group is lagging, it kind of forces you to engage that muscle group. And this is a golden tip here, guys. So if you can take anything from this video, that would be it. Like if you have a lagging muscle group, try to stick on a lot of cable work only at the beginning. When you start building the muscle, building the connection to that muscle area, then you can go back on other movements and they're going to feel a lot better. Trust me on that. So yeah, T-bar row here to finish off, I believe. I think this is the last exercise of the day. And I hope you like this video, guys. I think I'm going to talk afterwards about my plans and stuff. And then there's also a physique update coming up. As I'm filming this voiceover today, it's currently like the 28th of January, December, not January. So yeah, hope you all have a good new year and make a lot of gains in the next year. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Session is complete. Good little back workout. We didn't do biceps because yeah, I realized I'd done arms, a full arm day recently, so we kept that one. Let me sit this camera down and discuss what I mentioned at the start of this video, which is my current plans at the moment, right? So obviously you've seen the physique now. We're currently 10 pounds above my previous stage weight. I'm holding real good, decent body composition.
I'm looking good, I'm feeling good. Obviously you can still see that the imbalance, the injury is still there. Not real progress in terms of on that front. However, like I've always done, I've had this injury for many years now. Just focusing on still training, still trying to build muscle until we come up with a solution for that injury. And quite frankly, I haven't been putting the work in to try and find someone to help me with that. Been kind of putting that to the side like I've done many years. That's hence why it's not being recovered. But I don't want to think too negatively. I'm happy with the progress I'm making. And yeah, what's my plans? Future prep plans and so on like that. So I'm 31 years of age now. I'm going to be 32 in March next year. It's now December. I'm at a stage in my life now where, yeah, I want to look good, feel good, operate good. I don't care too much about moving up 1 or 2 places in terms of bodybuilding or gaining an extra pound of muscle by pushing my scale weight all the way up to like 200 pounds again. Like, I'm just not willing to do that for health reasons. And yeah, also we don't actually know if that is fully beneficial or not, right? Like pushing way beyond your scale weight. There's no real studies done on that. Like, of course we need to put our body in a surplus to build muscle, which is what I've been doing, right? I'm 10 pounds up over stage weight. We can't hold at too low body composition, too low body fat levels, which I'm not doing. I'd probably estimate I'm around that 12 to 15% body fat mark, maybe slightly lower than 15%, which I'm actually happy with, right? If I feel like it's going slightly higher than 15%, I'll obviously tighten up my diet, maybe increase the cardio and so on. And yeah, in terms of competing, even with my injury, I feel like potentially I could go into some different federations, compete as an amateur and still do pretty decent. Obviously I'm a WNBF pro. If I go into another WNBF show, pro show, it's very difficult. The standard's very high there. It's like the IFBB for naturals, right? Like, in my opinion, it's the best federation and it's the most high standard in terms of athletes. So it's very difficult to do well, and I'm not going to just pick some random shows somewhere and try and win a pro show like that. I always like to go against the best and compete against the best and put myself out there against the best. So that being said, I want to win a bodybuilding show, right? Believe it or not, I'm a WMF pro. I've never actually won a bodybuilding show. I've come close. I've had like 2 second. I've had a 3rd place. I've had 2 second places before, and then obviously I got the pro card in the overall. But I've never actually won a show. I've never actually been able to say I was the best on the day. So potentially next year, I know I've done 3 seasons in a row competitive wise now, and I've made progress. And like I said, I'm not pushing my body weight too far away from stage, so we're staying within touching distance. I'm around 10 pounds, give or take, maybe slightly like more than that if I want to bring a better condition package to the next show. And yeah, I'm potentially going to go to the UK next year at some point, because I'm not traveling for the winter now. I've got some clients here still, so I'm going to stay in Dubai and work. But potentially, like, maybe early next year or summer next year, we will head back to the UK. I will see family and I'll potentially do some shows there. And then secondly, I want to do men's physique, guys. So yeah, men's physique is a federation. I've never really been a big fan of it. However, obviously I've got a decent physique. If I'm lean conditioned, why not jump into both federations, so we get to compete in 2 federations on the day and give ourselves 2 options to win a show or to win a pro card. So I'm not a pro in men's physique, so I'll be starting in the amateur again. And the UK, I'll be amateur in all the federations. I'm not going over there thinking it's going to be easy, guys, because I know the standard in the UK is crazy. Natural bodybuilding is like thriving over there. I am a big fan. I watch it. I'm following the sport, right? So I'm well aware of like the competitors and the standard. But it should be a good challenge anyway. And then I also want to look good for my business, right? It's important to be in shape. I've seen it firsthand. Like, I get more eyes on me. My clients respect me more. And it just looks better, right? Not only does it feel better, it looks better. And obviously I've recently become single. Yeah, broke up with my girlfriend like, I don't know, 8-9 months ago now. So also, guys, we need to look good if we're trying to attract a new partner, right? So that's another reason to stay in shape, which is also what I want to do. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at the moment, guys. I'm going to continue. I haven't booked anything in yet, I haven't locked anything in, but I'm staying within this touching distance where if I'm able to look at a show and book it in for like 2 months, 3 months time, do a little bit of a shorter prep, I will enter that again, and we'll see where we're at. I definitely think, like, obviously building muscle takes time, especially as a natural. We're more refining the look, especially at my level now. It's like small minor details, but one thing that I feel like is not a minor detail that we can definitely improve on is the posing and the peaking process. So filling the muscle up into the show the right amount, pumping glycogen into all the kind of weaker areas, and making sure your physique is balanced and full. That's something like I still haven't nailed completely. I don't think any competitor really nails that process, but that's why I like this. It's interesting. Every single show is going to be different. The peaking process is different, and that's why I like to do it, because it also gives me more equipment when it comes to prepping clients for shows. I'm more experienced. I know what works, what doesn't work, and all the different methods, right? So definitely peaking process, we can fix that like right now, and the posing we can also improve on, and I feel like my posing has improved. I'm not like religiously posing at the moment. I just do the odd kind of walk past the mirror at the end of sessions. I'll do a little bit of posing like you're just seeing there, and it's getting better, guys. So that's progress, and this is what it's about, especially as a natural, looking at the 1%. Can I improve 1% here? Can I improve 1% here? That's going to add up to 5%, and that's how we get better. Whereas on the enhanced side, you increasing the dosage, you're probably going to go up 10%, 20%, and bigger increments up, right? But we've got our health in check, and that's why natural bodybuilding is better. Whether I go on steroids at some point or not, let's see. Who knows in the future, guys? I've always talked about it, thought about it, but at the moment I'm looking at the natural route still, and yeah, exciting times ahead. So I'm just going to really maximize on a little bit of a downtime that I've got over this Christmas period. I have been going on the odd night out as well, socializing with friends and stuff, which is good. It's nice to have the balance and do that in the off season, because when it comes to contest prep, we're definitely never doing that. We're focusing on our sleep, nutrition, everything. All the small details have to be on point when you're on contest. So make the most of the off season, guys, but still be on your stuff somewhat, right? 80-90% of the time on it, 10%, 20% off. Alright, guys, that being said, this is it for this weekly video. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you've liked it. Drop a like below, because I'm trying to grow the channel. Been doing YouTube now for around, I don't know, about 10 years and I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. So if you value this content, please just subscribe, share with a friend, like the video, and yeah, hopefully we get it out to more people and let the channel grow.